Yeah, we're gonna see if this works. I've tried about 5 different things. See if it'll let me do it. My guess is it's not going to, and it's just gonna keep crashing, and I'm gonna have to just choose to do single streaming and then a multi-stream, and then it just is pointless to be running a bunch of stuff, but then I'm also gonna lose. Oh, bye, Satan. And, like, sure, it's something that could, like, theoretically save me money if I am not paying for the multi-streaming service, which is what I'm technically doing. As well as... I'm not paying for the multi-streaming service. I'm paying for the multi-streaming service plus. Like, there's a bunch of other stuff that I use, because I might well. But it is rather aggravating that as soon as Twitch kind of like changes something, like saying, oh yeah, we're going to get rid of a couple of these things. Oh, Keeper now holds the storekeeper. Succubus is literally the only thing I might want here. Sorry, what? Word about being fake claimed for source-based alter we've had since system aware. You'll need to explain that a little bit more to me, because I feel like I missed some stuff. Like, I feel like I'm missing some of the chat. Okay, let me think about that. Sorry. An alter is from a well-known game, and I hate that she, but also I am more fake because it doesn't quite act like a horse. So, like, you're saying that people are going to think that you are faking your BPD. DID diagnosed, yeah. Sorry, I used the wrong term. The BPD isn't. I don't fucking like that item. Why is it the only one that ever fucking spawns for me? I'm just glad I got Sacred Heart. That has been saving my life. You know, if I had some coins on the ground, I'd do it. So I might be a complete and total Luddite. I don't totally understand. So you're worried that people will say that you are faking your DID because you now have an altar that is similar to a character. Also, I'm giving myself Black Candlebeak. Which, in some ways, yes, makes sense to me, but also doesn't. And so here's my thought process, though. People, like, you're right, people do like to be dickwads. You're completely correct. People do like to be dickwads. But my thought process is also, like, it's... I wouldn't be worried about it, because if people are really truly going to be dickwads about it, then they're never going to understand it, even if that altar hadn't appeared. So really, truly, like, it's... I get where your fear is coming from, for sure. Like, you don't want to be called fake. Yeah. Okay, well, I can go and open 2 of those chests. Oh, Monstro, post hat, fat birdcage thing. The bird is just sitting on my head. I would like to inform everyone, the dead bird thing is just sitting on my head. And like, I'll admit too, like, I don't understand it. I just don't understand, like, where you're coming from. Moon! Hey, Twerkish, how are you doing, buddy? Ouch. Did not feel good. So, with all the issues that I am having, I am just hoping that it is staying stable so far. I really want to figure out how to fix the problems that are happening, because I really don't know what problems are happening or how to fix them, and it's starting to become extremely aggravating, like, to the point that I might just, like, completely switch away from Streamlabs, lose all of my, like, starting soon, my be right back, like, all of that. I would lose all of those animations, all of those overlays, everything. And just saying, fuck it. Oh, good. Just kill him. Just kill him. Just kill him. No, I don't want to do a victory lap. I gotta go kill Mega Satan first. And I am so fucking worried about that part. I've been on and off this entire time. It's been coming back, it's been going away, it's been coming back, it's been going away. I'm having a day. Isaac. I am having a day. Stream Elements has some pretty good ones you can find. If that's true, then I might honestly do that. I might just try and set up multi-streaming for standard OBS and just get away from Streamlabs completely. Thank you for that logic, by the way. That's why I talked to you about it. No, and like that's good. Like I generally just like, that's how I think about most mental illnesses, is if someone doesn't understand it, they're just not gonna understand it. It's not your problem. If someone's ignorant and they can't wrap their head around something, that's their problem, not yours. I'm very guilty of this, honestly. Like, there's a lot of, like, emotional things and, like, psychological things that I don't understand. I'm just completely... I've never understood them because they just don't make sense to me. But in doing that, that's my own problem. Right? Like, if my partner has a problem with the way that I understand something because it hurts her, right? Like, if the way that I deal with certain things hurts her, that's my problem, not hers. I need to be the person, I need to be the adult that goes, okay, how do I, like, help with this? Right? How do I be an understanding person while still, like, really not understanding, essentially? And that's kind of sadly how it has to go for me a lot of the time. Also, that's... Here we go! We're going on an adventure. Arma has appeared in the basement. New altar is Shadowheart. Oof. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Fun. So it's... Again, forgive me for being ignorant, but is it the introduction of both comfort and trauma at the same time that causes a split? Oh my god, look at the fat cage bird. Look at this fucker. Look at this adorable, fat, little fuck. No, usually just traumas. So, what about your child waking up was like triggering for that trauma? Like, this is, again, I don't want to pry. Like, if this is something that, like, is, like, don't want to talk about, don't talk about it. Tell me to shut the fuck up. But it's generally something that I don't understand because the sleep deprivation, So here's the thing for me personally that, like, I don't understand. Because, like, I would argue that I'm a relatively traumatized human being. However, I don't experience it. Like, a lot of people, like, I've heard people talk about, like, being triggered by stuff. Or being triggered by, you know, this, that, and the other thing, whatever it is. I have never experienced that. I've never experienced any sort of trauma that has, like, actually caused me to have a physical or a psychological adverse reaction. What am I using for rate control? What do you mean rate control? Orcish. This would have been such a good item! Sorry, what am I using for rate control? CBR. I'm using CBR. Ouch. So, okay, that isn't the problem. I like that you're just trying to diagnose this. Thank you. Like, genuinely, thank you. Because I've been fucking getting real mad at it over the last little while. Oh, you rat bastard. Stop fucking doing this shit. I don't even know what CBR stands for. Again, that would have also been Steam consistent bitrate. Yeah, no, it's definitely not the bitrate that's the problem, my guy. I have a gig up and down on fiber. Like, I'd be more ready to believe that it's like a like my computer as a problem, or Twitch servers as a problem, than my internet. Because I will be the first to admit my internet that I have is ungodly. And I know that also sounds like I'm kind of tooting my own. But like, my internet's really good. I pay a lot of money to have good internet. So I'd be really upset if it was my internet as the problem and not something else. So, Moon, you're saying it's the lack of sleep that caused the split, correct? Like, that's... I am understanding this thought process correct. Or correctly, I guess I should say. So... maybe this is me being an ignorant idiot. How is lack of sleep a traumatic thing? And again, it can have other connotations to cause you to have problems. But it to me, personally, it seems like a very random thing to cause a split. And maybe it is. Maybe it is a completely random thing, and you have no idea why, like, why it's a traumatic thing either. Oh my god. And if that's the case, then that's the case. You don't understand it, that's fine. I'm doing what I do. I try to logic my way through problems. You fully understand why, and that's the key point. Okay, so here's my thing then. You understand that lack of sleep causes the possibility of a split, correct? So why would you not try and set up a essentially a schedule for yourself. And obviously having a child like that changes shit. I understand that. I'm not dumb or stupid. I understand that having a child makes that a lot more difficult. Right? But for the sake of your own... You do have a schedule for sleep? Yes, but it doesn't get followed because you have a child. And that's what I'm saying, is, like, there are other people in your life that could theoretically help with said child, correct? The child's other parent. And even, like you were saying, Jay was willing to help you. Oh, Lily works nights. Ah. So that's more where the problem within the problem lies. Oh, fuck! I killed myself running into him. Shit, because I was too busy talking. Damn it. Oh, well. Yes, I realize that. I kind of fucked that up. That was surprisingly a good run, though. That was surprisingly a good run. We actually... Good. As he should. Be giving you shit every time you don't take care of yourself. I'm also assuming that Jay understands that you are a DID system, or does he only understand that you are possibly one? I'm assuming you've kind of disclosed that. Like an altar asking. Can't the altars draw upon each other's memories? Couldn't you just like couldn't you just like take the memory or the knowledge of what a fridge is and just kind of like pladunk into the altar? Try and like explain it better? Not always. Okay, fair. So has your newest altar been out and about chatting so far? Or are they still having to come to terms with not living in a in a magic-based world? I apologize, maybe that's too early to ask something like that. Or close personal friends. That's fair. Makes perfect sense. The reason I ask is because, like, I'm sorry, it's just like it's the mentality and the thought process of, like, if you actually dropped, like, Shadowheart into the modern world, I feel like she would have a goddamn aneurysm trying to figure out what was going on. So I'm assuming the altars are somewhat informed by other altars on how she is struggling, admittedly. Okay. So here's the thing, though, and this is again is a genuine question from someone who enjoys psychology. What is she struggling with? Like, to me, that would be the most intriguing thing. Like, what part of it is she actually struggling? Is it the people? Is it the fact that her life is no longer at risk? I mean, one way that you could kind of, like, help with that is it's not totally true. Like, her life is still technically always at risk. She no longer has the ability to just, like, magically cure all poisons and disease. He can just, you know, die from getting a cold rather than being able to just go poof, gone. So that is also something that you could theoretically use to try and, like, break some of that barrier. Because, like, the hardest part for her is going to be that, oh yeah, my life is no longer in danger. Not totally. Your life is still technically in danger. It's just not in danger in the way that you immediately think of as dangerous. Ooh, that's blank card. That's a blank card. That's a pretty rare item. Too bad I don't really use cards as this character. Because guess what? Yara is no longer a thing. Cards are fine to use. It's pills that are just scary to use as the keeper. Nah, drugs and gambling. That's my shit. It's really not, actually. The most drugs, quote unquote, that I do is the caffeine in this cup. Ah. Ouch. So wait, actually, what do we have left? So I need to do Delirium, I need to... Oh god, I need to do Beast, and I need to do Mother. And Delirium. Oh, no! Kill me. I'm too used to having the chocolate milk. So, Moon, I feel like everything that I just said there might have just, like, flown, like, in one ear and out the other. I have no idea if anything I said makes sense. But it might be something for them to come to terms with, or it might be something that'll just traumatize them for. I don't know. Ooh, good job, Twerkish. You got second. Who got first? Who got first? Or is Twerkish just being the two brain cells that are both fighting for third place? It's still available. Me? I don't see that you got first. Never mind, Lamau. Ah. So, Moon. It just said it. So, Moon, like, seriously, that was a genuine question that I was asking about, so they believe that they're trying to come to terms with the fact that their life is no longer in danger. Well, technically their life is still in danger. It's just not in danger in the way that they think of as dangerous. I don't know if that would ease the problem or make it worse. Like, does that make sense, though? Like, it's kind of one of those weird things where people are like, oh, yeah, like, we live in the modern world where, like, it's not dangerous really at all. Bro, it's so dangerous. It's just a different kind of dangerous. And a lot of people don't seem to understand that. Like, yeah, sure. You're not gonna die by, like, being, you know, ran through with a sword or blown up by a fireball. But you can still die in a car accident. My favorite boss. Can I just say, I don't really think Edmund was cooking very hard when he thought up this boss. It's literally just make the room dark. I didn't fucking flinch. Fuck you. I didn't flinch. You just egoed that man so hard. Oh yeah, like the laser beam, and I was just like, fucking what you want, bro. It is almost sadly time for me to be done. What do you mean by interested in her? And which altar, if I might ask? Because I've met a couple altars. And I can think of one specific altar that has very questionable morals that would... I don't know how well they would go together with that personality. Shadow and Eclipse are gonna have an interesting parry. Because they're both gonna just go, the recipe is death and murder. That is the easiest way to deal with problems. Alright, ye rat bastards. Stop it! Fuck. Ironically, it's Jasper, the caregiver of the Little Smalls. I just fucking got cranked there. Alright. We're gonna reload Scum. Just because I've only got about half an hour. And if I don't really, like, start out with something pretty good to, like, carry the game. S-O-fucking-L. Can I fucking hit this thing? No. But, like, tell me I'm not wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, Moonglow. I feel like Eclipse and Shadow would have a rather interesting dialogue. It wouldn't even be a bad dialogue. It would just be an interesting dialogue. They have had dialogue similar to that, lol. Yeah, that's fair. Well, if she ever wants to, she's more than welcome to come and meet me. I promise I won't be super weird, and I will probably be able to talk a lot about the world that she kind of understands. As, you know, I play a fuck ton of D&D, and I know way too much about the world. I'd keep her away from Twerkish, though. Wait, does that mean we could have, like, Shadow Heartception? I'm just giving you a hard time, Twerkish, that's all. Does that mean you could have, like, Shadow Heartception? You could have Shadow Heart playing Shadow Heart in Baldur's Gate 3. I feel like that would be an absolute brain fuck. I feel like, correction, I feel like that would be an absolute brain fuck for the altar. Every other altar and every other person is just like, haha, that's kind of funny and cool. The altar just has an existential crisis. Ouch. There we go. Just because, Twerkish, you always are like, Shadowheart, my love. Oh, for fuck's sakes. We are getting some dog water items. I got it. It's not even a great item, but I just fucking love this item. We don't want IRL Shadowheart to, like, have a fucking freak out. Yes. I'm gaming just to have C-section show up and then just win the game with that. I mean, to be fair, at that point I could just give it to myself. But that's too scummy to me. Ooh! Yeah, I don't have a... Ironically, C-section plus Spirit Sword, best combo. Okay, I'm gonna just... I'm genuinely just gonna hold down the R key until we get, like, an absolutely just fucking whacked starting item. Parasitoid is good, but I don't have the tier rate for it. Or Planetarium, yeah. If I get a Planetarium, too, I'll... So, I'm assuming that needing to explain a refrigerator was needing to explain to Shadowheart. That's kind of cool. Oh, really? No? Okay. That's even funnier, actually. So the reason I'm trying this one is because I'm going to give myself a very specific trinket. Just because I want to see what it does. I'm gonna allow myself to be given a trinket. Ouch. And you'll see why. Ta-da! I can now get a coin every room. But I do genuinely think that, like, Shadow and Eclipse are going to get along a little too well. Is that just me? Is that just my fear, or is that actually a thing that we're like, that could go very poorly? Like, very good, but also very poorly. They're very nice to each other. Understandable, though. They both share similar ideals, I'm assuming. They will share similar ideals and similar logic patterns, which makes people tend to get along. This motherfucker right here is the bane of my existence. This little fuck. So just dodge for... Yeah, but I don't want her item. I want an actual item. That doesn't help. Ooh, ah, e. Gross. I cracked my ankle and it just... It made a noise that was not a bone, not a joint cracking. It made a It made a bone breaky noise, not a bone crunch noise. I'll take butt bombs. Wait, I have a really random question, Moon, and this is gonna sound like really, really dumb. But it's kind of a funny thought. Just like maybe it's just a funny thought to me. But so, question. If you have an altar that's like I don't even know how to put this. God. Let's say you have an altar that's the easiest one that I can think of. Let's say you have an altar that's just like a fucking, like... Could you theoretically and literally do the meme of, can I just drop my body off with somebody else? So that I don't need to experience going to the gym? Like, do you get to do that? The only reason I'm asking this is because this is literally a joke that runs back and forth between me and my partner constantly of can we just drop our bodies off at the gym and someone else can do the workout for us. And I'm not, I should specify, I'm not saying anything against you personally as a human being on whether you go to the gym or not. It was just, it was the thought of like, wait, can you actually do the meme of can I just drop my body off with somebody else? And we are in for an absolutely fucking chaotic bit of bullshit now. Oh, I died. I died stupidly. Mostly because I was talking and laughing. Well, I mean. Also, where the fuck is Panda? Like, seriously, guys, where's Panda? I dislike that I don't get to see Panda in. That rat bastard needs to start showing up to streams again. Like, I know he said he hasn't been sleeping super well, but like, the fuck are you then? Get bent! Oh my god! I think I want to go to the void though. Maybe I don't. Maybe we... Dude, this is fucking nuts. This is a wild game right now. Loving it. Also, I feel like Moon just like peaced out on me for that comment. I apologize, Moon, if I have offended you or made you unhappy. Eh. We can almost take our devil deal. Alright. Fucking get fucked, Rain Man. Dude just got fucking deleted. I will never be able to charge Baby Abaddon. So that was a pointless... How in the fuck did I only take 1 piece of damage there? Ooh, that's pretty good. I think I gotta take that. Currently, you're building VTuber lore. Right. I forgot that's a thing. Did you hear my question? Perhaps, Moon? Did you hear my funny question? Or at least the question I thought was kind of funny? You did not? You rat bastard. So, my question is... Okay, are we back? We good? We're back. Okay, so Moon, my joke question was, can you just do the meme? Can you just do the meme of I want to drop my body off at the gym and have someone else do the workout for me? Like, if you have an altar that's just like an absolute fucking like gym rat, can you just tell them to go do the workout? Like, bro, that's awesome! I fucking wish! That shit's hilarious! As communication gets better, yes. So you could theoretically just be like, oh, I have an altar that just really likes eating fucking kale. So that I get to be healthy. So I don't actually need to eat the health food. I just make that altar eat the health food. Motherfuck! Oh wow, you are actually very tanky. No, no, no. You need to just get fucked. Okay, so Shadow, did you hear my last one? So like in theory, not Shadow, in theory, Moon, you can flat out just nope out of eating health food and handing that off to somebody else. You can nope out of, like, going to the gym if you... Fuck me. I gotta give myself the key piece. I forgot that I could blow that shit up. So once functional multiplicity happens, you can theoretically basically have a roster of people that just do specific things. Like, someone murder that. Someone take it back with a 12 gauge. Thank you, Moonglow. You know what, Shadowhearts? You know what your new Shadowheart altar is going to be very happy about? Guns. The big boomsticks. True. On the plus side, I wasn't on the other side of the mirror. Fuck it. We're playing loose and dangerous this time. We're giving ourselves devil deals. Maybe I do just take key. I'm just gonna take the coin. It's the safer option. But I do find that absolutely hilarious that you can, in theory, actually do the meme of, can I just drop my body off at the gym? Like, that shit is hilarious. And I am supremely jealous of just that ability. Dude, you could theoretically have, like, a polyglot translator in your skull just because you get each altar to learn a specific language. You could theoretically, you could become a polyglot just by, like, making each one learn another language. Like, I hope you realize how fucking, like, ridiculous that is. And I don't know if that's actually how it works. But in theory, like, if each altar could have, like, a specific skill that they were tailored to, you could, in theory, as a functioning, like, single being, could be unstoppable in terms of, like, one specific set of things. Oh, wow, that just gives me... That just gives me flies. Ow. Oh, no! All right. It's not Diplo, Keith. We are dangerous. But yeah, seriously, I think that that's hilarious that you can, like, just flat out drop your body. That shit's so whacked to me. That's so good. Did we fix it? We've been trying. It's still happening on occasion. I think it's actually going to need to boil down to I'm probably going to just need to stop using Streamlabs because it won't let me choose my specific encoder while I'm trying to multi-stream. It just uses whatever one it uses. So I can't choose like a specific I can't choose a specific server, a specific ingest server to use. It's not so much that I wish, like, that I had, like, all the help that I could possibly get. It's more that it's just something that's just, to me, it's just a... Heard you talking shit, said hold my beer. Yeah, it really did. Yeah, I'm... Ugh! Alright. Well, on that happy little note, I've got to take off. I gotta go to work. Like, actually go to work. So... thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Thank you for sticking through all of my freaking technical difficulties. I apologize so much for them. But in the meantime, we're gonna go find someone to raid. And I'm gonna go and get to work. It is what it is. I can't fix everything. And I understand I can't fix everything. So that's just where we gotta sit. I just gotta go find somebody to raid. Oh, perfect timing. I don't have a raid message, actually. That is something that I should put in, isn't there? I don't know how to do that, though. Because that would just be in Streamlabs, correct? Or in... oh no, that would be in fucking Firebot. Where are you, Firebot? Raid. Panda went live, raid him. Oh, did he actually go live? There we go. Oh, did I type it wrong? I did type it wrong. How much you want to bet I fucking typed the shit wrong? I did. There you go. Should be working. If it's not, it's gonna be... It's just not popping up. There we go. Oh, okay. That's a little strange. No, we're not gonna do that. I'm trying to get it to just say the raid message, but it doesn't want to do that. I will fight with this later. I'm gonna fight with this later. We're gonna just go raid Panda. I was planning on raiding Chaotic Angel and Lemon, but I suppose I should raid Panda, shouldn't I? We're gonna go raid Panda. Alrighty, guys. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next one.